You know that feeling when you first wake up, you swing your legs out of bed, and that very first step feels like you just stepped directly onto broken glass.
Oh, or a rusty nail. I mean, it is just a completely miserable way to start the morning.
It really is. And if you've been told you just have to, live with this agony or that rushing straight into surgery is your only option, please stop.
Just hold on a second.
Exactly.
Uh,
Because on I Want Second Opinion, we believe in looking deeper at the evidence before taking drastic steps. Welcome to today's deep dive.
yes, welcome.
So just to recap, in our first deep dive, we unpacked the root causes and common misdiagnoses, and then the second one covered injections. But today, we're giving you the exact practical at-home tools to take control of your recovery right now.
Literally right now, before your feet even touch the floor.
Because that specific window of time is critical, right?
It is absolutely critical.
Let's start right there, actually. Why does that specific first morning step hurt so much worse than the rest of the day? Like, what is actually happening in your foot while you sleep?
Well, it's all about mechanics. It's this phenomenon we call overnight tightening. So think about your sleeping position. Your foot is completely relaxed and usually points slightly downward.
Right, like when it's just tucked under the heavy blankets.
Exactly. And while it's pointing down all night like that, your calf muscles and your plantar fascia, which, you can think of as the foot's natural support strap, they shrink and tighten up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so then your alarm goes off, you stand up suddenly, and you force your entire body weight onto this incredibly tight, unprepared tissue.
Wow. Okay, so it's basically like yanking on a frozen rubber band.
That is the perfect analogy, yes.
You just snap it awake.
You do. And that
Yeah.
snapping, that micro trauma is exactly why you have to act before you even get out of bed.
Okay, so you're lying in bed, the alarm goes off, and the rubber band is totally frozen.
Yeah.
How do you safely thaw it out before gravity, ruins everything?
You do a pre-force stretch. It's so simple. While you're still sitting in bed, just loop a towel around the front part of your foot.
Just a normal bath towel.
Yeah, any towel. And gently pull the towel toward you. You want to bring those toes back toward your shin and just hold it there for about 20 seconds.
Okay, so that gently thaws out that tight strap.
Exactly.
Simple enough. But the moment you stand up and head for the kitchen, gravity and your body weight take over again.
Yeah.
How do you keep that fascia from just tightening right back up?
Right. So that's when you need to mechanically unload the tension. You do this by stretching the calf against a wall.
Okay, the standard wall stretch.
Yeah. Put your painful foot behind you, keep the heel flat on the floor, and lean forward. But, and here's the crucial part, do it first with a straight knee, and then you have to repeat it with a slightly bent knee.
Wait, why both? If my knee is bent, am I even stretching the same thing?
That's a great question. Bending the knee actually targets a totally different, deeper muscle. It's lower down, near the Achilles tendon.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Yeah, you really need to stretch both parts of the calf to properly take the tension off the heel.
I have to ask, though, because I know patients are terrified of making this worse. When doing these wall stretches, how do you actually know if it's a good stretch pain or a bad injury pain?
Such an important distinction to make. Look, a mild pulling or a tired feeling, that's great. That's what we want.
Right.
But if you feel a sharp biting pain, back off immediately. We want gentle control, not some intense cramp.
Makes sense. Okay, so the calf is loose, but what about the actual foot?
You need to wake up those small muscles in your arch. So sit barefoot on the floor and try to artificially shorten your foot.
Shorten it. How?
Just imagine drawing the ball of your foot and your heel closer together. But do it without curling your toes tightly.
Kind of like a caterpillar inching along.
Yes, exactly like that. Just hold that contraction for about 5 seconds. That builds the dynamic strength your foot really needs to absorb the shock of walking.
Okay, let's talk about the rest of the day, because a lot of us, we just walk around the house totally barefoot.
Which is the worst thing you can do, especially on hard Indian surfaces, like tile or marble.
Oh yeah, they have absolutely no give.
Those floors are brutal on a recovering heel.
Yeah.
You need to wear a supportive, cushioned slipper indoors.
And no flat, worn-out, paper-thin flip-flops, right?
Please no. Give your heel some actual cushioning.
Yeah.
And after a long day, a really great habit is rolling your foot gently over a tennis ball or even a cold water bottle.
Wait, hold on. Rolling a hard tennis ball directly onto an inflamed, painful heel. Well, that just aggravated even further.
Good catch. No, you do not roll it on the heel bone itself.
Oh, thank goodness.
You roll it gently along the arch of the foot. That massages the tight fascia without bruising the sensitive heel strike point.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. So gently thawing the rubber band in the morning, smart stretching, and then cushioning the foot during the day.
That is how true recovery happens.
It's amazing. In our fourth deep dive, we're going to have a very honest discussion about surgical intervention. When it's actually necessary, the risks you aren't being told, and why it should truly be the final resort. Wait for that one. It might change your mind about going under the knife. Subscribe to I Want Second Opinion so you don't miss that critical surgery breakdown. See you in the next one.
You definitely won't want to miss it.
But wait, before we go, here's something to chew on. If your foot only sustains this microtrauma because it points downwards while you sleep, what if there was a way to keep your foot flexed at 90 degrees all night long? Would you ever wake up with heel pain again? Ponder that. See you in the next one.